Hi guys, how are you doing today? So excited to have you here for Truth Thursdays. And I'm so excited to be talking about what we're going to talk about today. For those of you guys who don't know me, my name is Deborah Acker. I'm an intuitive life coach, which an energy healer, which basically means and translates to the fact that I clear energy blocks. I clear all kinds of energy blocks to abundance, to love, to intuition. And one practical way that you can apply the work that I do in your everyday life and the way that I've applied it in mine and then I have helped my clients is basically I used this when I was in sales, and I used it to clear all my abundance blocks to increase my income by like 20 or 30% without changing anything in my sales routine. And actually, in fact, I started working less versus more. So if you're curious about that, I do a pattern identifying discovery call. So definitely head to my website and you can check it out on the coaching page of my website. And today for Truth Thursday in the Living in Your Truth community, I want to talk about one way that we can get more connected to ourselves and more connected to our truth. And so I was watching actually somebody, I saw this on somebody else's page and I thought, oh my God, this is such an awesome thing, and something that we're maybe not so aware that we do. Something that if we continually kept doing it, we would keep getting more and more connected. And so the thing that I saw and the thing that this person was talking about, which was so super awesome, was all around really like, so if we think about like when somebody asks you how you are, our standard answer many times is to say, I'm good, I'm fine, I'm doing okay. And that's a super common answer. Obviously, that's the way I answer many times too. And the thing that can change it and start to really help you to connect to yourself is really to start to tune in and say, okay, really, like, how am I feeling right now? Okay. And so maybe you're feeling tired, maybe you're feeling excited, maybe you're feeling, I don't know, like, well, awesome. The word awesome goes to mind, but that's kind of like fine and good, right? And so really, really tuning into, okay, like, what's a stronger way? Maybe you're feeling sad, maybe you're feeling rejected, maybe you're feeling just like excited and awesome and can't wait and all that good stuff. And so just really, really tuning into, okay, like, how am I feeling right now? And so that's one really cool way just to start to get connected to yourself. And then if you're talking to someone and they ask you how you are and you want to start to speak more truth and really increase that truth muscle and really start to be more vulnerable, right? Basically, once you've kind of tuned in, it's like if you say, for instance, you're disappointed, you can share why you're disappointed. So whatever it was that happened in your life that maybe wasn't, that you weren't excited about, or that happened, you can share that. And that's a very awesome way, first of all, to create connection within yourself, and then to create connection with another. And can you think about, like, if we all started to change our conversations and we all started to shift this, what that would look like, right? What would our relationships start to look like if we really started to tune in and started to share more of ourselves and started to tune in just with ourselves to really figure out, how am I feeling right now, right? It is one of those things we get so used to and so accustomed to turning off. And if you could turn it on and just start to really, it's like you can really take the time and even just place your hand on your heart, take a few deep breaths. And so you just tune in, hello, you just tune in and just take some deep breaths. We're talking about connection, but yeah, if you just tune in and take some deep breaths into your heart, so you just breathe into that heart space. So you just breathe into your heart and then you just exhale out. And then you just do one more time, just breathing into your heart space and just exhaling out. And again, just noticing, like, after you've done that, after you connected to yourself and really tuned in, how am I feeling in this moment? What is true for me in this moment? And again, maybe you're tired, maybe you're excited, maybe you're, disappointed, or you're scared, whatever's coming up. And first of all, just doing that is such a great way. It's a great way to get connected to self, but it's also a great way just to be in more presence, right, in our life, because we get so basically tuned out to really basically looking outside of ourselves, like looking to like other people and to determine how we're feeling in that moment. And we have that inner, we can have that inner voice that's within us that's constantly sort of cutting us off or constantly stopping us from really wanting to be connected to ourselves. And so just taking a couple breaths, placing your hand on your heart, taking a couple breaths, breathing into that heart space, and then tuning in to how am I feeling right now? What's coming up for me right now? What is true for me in this moment, right? And then the second piece of that is once you figured out what's true, if someone's asked you how you are, it's like, I'm disappointed, and tell them why. Talk to them about what's really going on in your life versus basically saying to them, or basically just saying I'm fine or I'm good. And let's create some really strong, awesome connection in the world. So in the Living in Your Truth community, if you haven't joined, check it out on Facebook. It's just Living in Your Truth. But for everyone that's in the community, I invite you to share one just to tune in, to place your hand on your heart, take a couple of deep breaths, tune into what you're feeling, and then share that in the comments in our community. So whatever's up for you, and if you want to share what's going on for you and more details of just, you can share one word. One word's awesome. And if you want to share more, where you can share more details about why you're feeling the way that you're feeling, I definitely invite you to do that. So thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Deb. I'm so excited to have you here. And if you have any questions, you can also place those in the comments as well. So until next time, I hope you have an awesome rest of your day. Talk to you soon.